Over the years, I've tried on probably countless floral dresses. I'm going to share with you my current floral dress collection, but more importantly, sharing with you some of the lessons that I learned from buying floral dresses. So starting off with the biggest question you should ask yourself, are you willing for this to be a temporary piece in your wardrobe or a forever piece? And that really makes a huge difference when it comes to the patterns, the colors, the silhouettes that you choose. For example, the one that I'm wearing now. This is recent from Zara. From the first glance, I know that this will not be a forever piece in my wardrobe because the crazy colors, the really busy prints, even though I love these colors at the moment, I don't know if they will stand the test of time. It also has a very trendy square neckline, some ruffle trimming, a crazy puff sleeve, smocked detail, and then also ruffle at the bottom. There's just so many trendy elements. No matter how much I love it now, I know that a year, 2 years down the line, I might not enjoy it. But why did I purchase this? Because it brings me more joy than having to figure out a boring, I don't know, black dress that I can wear every day for years to come, but doesn't make me happy. But even so, I make sure that the floral patterns aren't too huge because I tend to find bigger floral patterns go out of style really quick and you get tired of seeing it really easily. This next dress gives you a good example of something that you might want to avoid in the future because of these huge floral patterns. Now, the only way that I personally justified this purchase was because of the muted color, and also I was influenced. This was one of the most popular dresses from H&M last year, I believe. It definitely still looks really pretty and impactful, but the way that I have been wearing this is instead of wearing this in the summer when everything is quite busy, I use this as a transitional piece to wear it in the fall and even in the winter with a really pretty nude pink coat that really helps cover some of the crazy patterns, so you still have the flowiness of a maxi floral dress, but you don't have to worry about the pattern being too busy and this giving you too much volume. In my recent video of how to make clothes flattering, I did use this dress as one of the examples and showed you a few different ways to turn this into a really flattering and really cool dress. You'll see that a lot of the dresses that I featured today are from high street shops, from Zara, H&M. The reason that I don't want to spend too much money on too many of these floral dresses is because I know that I will get tired of seeing them a couple years down the line, and I could save them in my wardrobe for 5-10 years and maybe I will fall in love with them again, but there's just not enough space for that. So I tend to purchase and then resell so that I make sure that everything that I keep is something that I really love. Now, there were a couple of exceptions, so I'll show you in a bit, but let's talk about another H&M number. So this one I got actually 3 or 4 years ago. It's been around for a while. This was when I first fell in love with their floral or more realistic looking floral dresses, because if you see it closely, it's not your typical abstract or cartoony florals, and I really like the color of this. This is just super easy to throw on, and they come up with this style every single year just in different patterns and colors, and because I love this so much, I also got myself another sort of similar silhouette type of dress from H&M. If you compare these two dresses, even though this seems to be a more daintier floral pattern and seems to be a little bit more of a neutral color, at least in my wardrobe, I have a lot of pink accessories to go with this, but I actually think I might keep this green one a little bit longer. And this comes down to the material of the dress. So this green one is 100% cotton, whereas this one is unfortunately 100% polyester, including the lining. So if you wear this on a hot summer day, this will make you sweat and also stink a little bit because of the material not being breathable at all. Even though this is super cute, super flowy, doesn't matter. If there is more than 20% polyester in a dress, then you know that it's not going to be the best dress for the hottest summer days. So my plan for this dress is to try and wear this in transitional season and even in the colder months. And if it still doesn't fit my fall winter wardrobe, then I might actually sell this one as well and make a note to myself that never purchase 100% polyester dresses. Actually, ever since this one, I think most of my other dresses are either cotton or silk or just really comfortable, breathable material. Speaking of really comfortable, breathable material, Viscose is another one that you should try to snatch up if you see any cute floral dresses in that particular material, because it tends to be more affordable and also it is softer and more flowy than 100% cotton piece. So if you love flowy floral dresses, then something like this, I've actually kept this. I actually think, yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is the oldest floral dress in my wardrobe. I clearly remember wearing this to a wedding at least 4 or 5 years ago, so I must have gotten this dress probably around 5 years ago, and it still looks brand new to this date. A couple of things I love about this dress. It is 100% viscose with really comfortable lining. So it's not see-through at all, but the lining is thin but breathable material. So I can wear this all day long, even in the hottest summer day, even though you see it's actually long sleeve. Second point about this dress is the floral pattern. So if you look sort of from afar, you actually can't really tell what kind of floral or slash if this is actually a floral dress. It is more abstract, and the colors that are on this dress just drew your attention a bit more than the actual floral pattern. So I also think that this pattern, because of the abstractness, it doesn't really go out of style as long as I am still in love with these colors. I literally have not seen anything like this since I purchased this dress from H&M also. So it was really affordable, really flattering. If you see something like a one-of-a-kind piece that really fits your color palette and style, don't pass it up. Speaking of abstract-ish floral designs, this one is another interesting example. I actually picked this one up from Thailand when I went to visit, I think 2 summers ago. This was, I don't know, like $2 with the conversion, so really affordable, and it is actually 100% cotton. I don't even need to wear a bra with this because of the double lining. This is just a really big, flowy, comfortable, floral-ish dress because the floral pattern actually shows up more in these like square-ish designs. It just feels like a really interesting piece that you won't necessarily see in many places, and the terracotta color is really pretty and neutral. This is perfect for vacation, or sometimes I just wear this lounging around in the apartment and feels amazing. At the end of the video, I will be showing you my top 3 all-time favorite floral dresses that as of now I think I'm going to keep in my wardrobe for a very long time. So the next up, this is, by the way, not the top 3, but actually this was my most worn dress from last year and probably so far this year as well. The reason being, it is just one big sack that's so easy to get in and out of. Don't have to wear a bra with it. You can barely tell it's a floral dress because of the colors are all sort of pastel and blending in with each other. And if you look closely, it's actually made of this cloth textured cotton material, which just makes it really breathable, comfortable to wear, and it feels special too every time I wear this. I have featured this in my what I wore in a week video, and there's so many ways to dress it up, dress it down. It's just a really comfortable, easygoing piece that, again, from H&M, that they bring back every year in different colors and patterns. Sometimes they will bring back the same silhouette, but they will use a different material. So make sure that you check the label. If it is 100% cotton, 100% viscose, those are all great options. But if it is 100% polyester, then maybe think twice before you make that purchase. Besides this one that I'm wearing now, I think my second craziest pattern piece in my floral dress collection is this vintage one that I got a couple of months ago, maybe half a year ago, when I went vintage shopping. Do I think I will keep this in my wardrobe forever? Well, this literally looks like a piece of wallpaper or your grandma's couch pattern. I am not sure, but so far I have been really enjoying it because of the comeback of everything retro and everything vintage, and also the silhouette, the puff sleeve, still my, I think, all-time favorite silhouette, the cinched in waist, the pleating, the big collar. So even though this is a vintage dress, it actually takes a lot of the current trend. So this goes to show that trends will 100% come back. I mean, we're not that imaginative as human beings. Now let's talk about a more intricate types of floral that you tend to see in more higher end, more expensive pieces, and for good reason. So this one is my silk dress from Tory Burch. Now, even from afar, you can kind of see that besides it being a floral dress, there are other patterns that are sort of hidden, constructed by these floral patterns, which makes this really special, and it's just not easily replicable. If you actually look closely, some of these florals actually had Tory Burch logo on it, and this is something that I thought is so special. You literally won't notice until you are the one wearing the dress and appreciating the dress itself. And this is where I appreciate the higher end designs, because you don't even need to put giant logos on t-shirts. That's just mostly showing to the world that you can afford these brands. But I think the true luxury really lies in wearing something that makes yourself feel really happy, and wearing a design that you feel really confident in and appreciative of. And this is an example of, you still see the signatures of the logo, but you really can, I mean, I didn't even notice until probably the, I don't know, second or third time that I'm wearing this. So there's almost these hidden treasures in these designer floral patterns that you just will not see elsewhere. I also appreciate something that is a little bit minimalistic. I think if you're not sure whether floral is for you, this is a good starting piece. And it is, I think, still available from H&M. Super affordable, 100% cotton, so feels really nice. This silhouette, this smocked front, it actually comes with straps, but I never wear it with straps. The smock front design, the midi to maxi length, and just really streamlined silhouette makes this classic, even though this is a fast fashion piece. And also I like that the florals on all over the piece. This is just a great way to integrate floral into your wardrobe when you're not 100% sure. And I know that H&M also has this particular silhouette in a few different colors, a couple of different floral designs. It seems to be their most popular style of this summer. I've seen actually quite a few people on the streets wearing this type of dress, and I can attest that it is truly comfortable, and I actually think this might stay in my wardrobe for a very, very long time. Before we go into my top 3 floral dresses, I have this actually 2-piece to show you. Now the reason I'm showing this in the video is because when you wear them together, it actually looks like a floral dress. This is something that I will look into investing further, because just a really versatile way to wear floral. If you are sick of the whole pattern altogether, you can always separate them and wear something more plain with each of these pieces. This definitely reminds me of Zimmermann a few years ago when they were first super popular in the influencer world. And I love the pattern against a really neutral beige nude background. The only thing is it is 100% polyester, but because it's actually pretty short in length, I think for now I am fine with keeping this. So my only exception for purchasing polyester is if this design is something that I absolutely love and also it comes in separate pieces. Coming to my top 3 floral dresses, number 3 is a relatively recent purchase, but I have already worn it and got many compliments. It is this Target and Rixo collection green floral dress. Maybe it's me being currently obsessed with the color green, especially these really bright, almost neon greens. But I still think because of the really flattering silhouette, this neckline is amazing, and I think it's classic enough for me that I will always wear this dress year after year. Also because of the double lining, I don't have to wear a bra, so thank goodness. And on the back there is smock detail, so it fits me like a dream. And because it is Target with Rixo collection, and Rixo is actually a, I would say, mid to high tier British fashion brand, I have always adored their floral dress design, but the prices were, I don't know, $500–600. That's just a little bit harder to justify for something like a crazy floral pattern. But this time, because it's a collection, it is affordable, but you are also getting into that particular designer. I kid you not, every time I wear it, I get at least a handful of compliments. I think it's just the coloring, the pattern, the silhouette, it just fits me so perfectly. My number 2 most favorite dress is this Tory Burch silk dress that again fits me like a glove. I think the pattern that I'm seeing in my favorite dresses are those that really fit my personal silhouette, my body type, my skin tone. So this being another silhouette that I really love, which is a V-neck in the front, a bit of a gathering around that waist area, and then flares out at the bottom. So it is a midi length on me. Also has my favorite puff sleeve. I also love that the pattern is so dainty that you can't even tell where the patterns start and stop and what the actual florals look like. And this is exactly why I believe that this will stay in my wardrobe for as long as I can fit into this dress. My all-time favorite dress as of now, because I did purchase this dress I think earlier this year, so it's still a relatively new piece, but I already know that I'm going to wear this so much, and it is my H&M Wildflower collection midi to maxi length. It is made of 100% linen. It was $50, I believe, so really great price for a 100% linen piece. And I know that this dress sold out pretty much immediately, so the fact that I even got this was a miracle to myself. It fits me perfectly. I love the back neckline detail, and the best part, don't have to wear a bra with this because of the double lining. I didn't even think that could be possible given how, you know, just like light the material feels, but I tried, I did this, and it was perfect. It has pockets too. So for a fast fashion piece, I honestly think if you hang this up in, I don't know, Saks Fifth Avenue, people would pay $200–300 for something like this. So the reason that this is one of my favorites is not only because of the really pretty and realistic floral dressings, it's just really interesting. Like, I want to know the names of all of these flowers because I know that when they designed this collection, they actually did use real flowers for their sketches. So not only are these flower patterns truly interesting to me, but it is also a steal for the design, for the fabric, the silhouette, and it will go with anything and everything. I guess except for I don't think you should wear something like this to a wedding, but for any other occasion, you will for sure see me in this amazing linen dress. If you watched this video till the end, leave me a comment with a flower emoji and let me know which one of these floral dresses is your favorite, and I will see you in one of these ones. Bye!